Hi everyone, sovereign parents, welcome. If you're here, you probably know that co-parenting in high conflict situations can get tense and sometimes even physically tense, but that's not what this is about today. Just talking about tense in general. I'm sure many of you can relate. The moments can trigger every survival response in your body, and I've been there. I know how easy it is to get pulled into fear, anger, or the urge to push harder for protection. What I'm learning, and it took me a while, because my court journey started at the beginning of 2025, and so I'm learning that my real power is in not forcing the system or the other co-parent to see things my way. My power is in how I regulate myself and how I show up in those hard moments. That has to be my main focus overall. So the rest will catch up. I'm quite sure that when tensions rise, now I just practice coming back to my center. That always works. If you ever are in doubt in any time, just go to your center. Everything makes sense from there. I practice coming back to my center instead of spiraling or striving, because no matter how perfect your records are, if you show up emotionally unstable, that can overshadow everything that you worked for. And I'm sure the journey to get there was long and hard, so you don't want to ruin the progress. Show up stable, show up steady. Let me talk about striving though for a moment, because it's important. It can look like action, but when it comes from an unregulated place, it carries the flavor of desperation. And that energy can sometimes be read as instability in the courtroom. Even when you're just trying to protect you or your kids, and you're coming from a place of effort, it can look like desperation. And I've learned to check in with myself first and just kind of check and say, hey, am I coming from a steady, regulated place? And then if I am not, you take a moment and you pause, and I choose my own power, my own inner authority. And what that looks like now is, number one, I pause and name what I'm feeling in my body. That's always going to tell you everything you need to know. Give yourself time to get familiar with your body and what it's trying to tell you. Number two, I listen. I let myself feel it so I can release it. So I listen to my body. I let myself feel my body. And then I release whatever the issue is. I use a simple breath, like the physiological sigh or box breathing, to calm my nervous system. And I've posted a few videos on that if you want to go find those, but they're very simple breathing techniques. Even also a simple inhale, exhale deeply from your diaphragm works just as good. Now I place my hand on my heart and or my solar plexus, belly, and remind myself I am safe. I am choosing sovereignty in this moment. I focus on being the steady, regulated parent my children need, even when the situation feels out of my control. Your kids are always watching, and they can see what's going on probably better than you can. So staying regulated is really important. This does not mean you stop advocating or stop documenting. Absolutely not. It just means I do those things from a clearer, less reactive place. You always want to move from a steadier, regulated, calmer place. And when you find yourself pushing too hard or striving, take a step back and breathe and work from the calmer place. So the divine walks with me as my companion. I've talked about this before on my journey, not as a parent who will fix everything for me, not like a mom or a dad that I can call up and say, hey, I need help with this, but as a steady presence reminding me I am not powerless. This framing has helped me step more fully into my inner authority. I'm no longer waiting to be rescued. Instead, the source actually sees wisdom to me exactly when I need it. And we all have access to that powerful, intuitive magic. And I've noticed I can hear the guidance much clearer when my nervous system is regulated and calm. When you're not calm and regulated and you have all this anxiety and tension and worry and fear and shame and guilt, and you can't really hear your intuition. That's why you have to calm yourself. So if you're navigating tense, high conflict co-parenting moments and trying not to lose yourself in the chaos, I see you. I'm there with you. I am actively in court as well. You are not alone. And it's okay if it's messy. The goal is not perfection. It is returning to your center faster each time. So please drop a heart if this resonates, or share it with someone that may need it. Because if they're anything like you and I, and they're navigating this high conflict co-parenting, family court situation, they probably need support as well. So definitely please share, and also subscribe if you haven't already. The surrender experiment continues, one breath, one sovereign choice at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Stay regulated.